Hello, my beautiful Libra friends, and welcome to your horoscope for March of 2021, where Libra, this month, all of the planets are moving forward. I'm telling you, March is really a peach of a month for us. We've got forward-moving energy. Nobody's trying to run off in retrograde just yet, so it is a great month for forward motion, and it doesn't need to be perfect. We are going to come into retrograde season here quite quickly, and you'll get a chance to clean everything up. So be courageous to begin some things this month, to take on a new venture, to whatever. Move it forward. The energy is here and available for you, okay? We welcome in the spring equinox. You're going to come into a time where your 7th house becomes so abundant after the 20th of the month that relationships, romance, things you're in relationship with will really, really light up. So I can't wait to see what you do with this month and how it manifests as we close it out. Now, before we get in here, the eat and greets will happen all month long, and you can see who's coming, when they're coming, what we're going to talk about on my website at stormiegrace.com. Right there on the homepage is a cool calendar, so feel free to check that out and join us. And to make sure you join us on time, if you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can be tapping in, jumping into the chat box, jumping into the experience with us right when it's happening. So make sure you hit the bell, okay? All right, Libra, let's get in here and talk about what's going on this month. Now, right at the beginning of the month, Mars is going to move on the 3rd. Mars is going to move into the energy of Gemini, lighting up your 9th house space, okay? Mars in the 9th house is active, right? We're moving. There are things to get done. This is action, energy, desire. So publishing, marketing, broadcasting, expansion, travel. And yes, I'm talking about foreign travel. Some of you will be traveling. You will be getting on that plane and doing that. But travel is no longer limited to just getting on a plane. You could have a message you created on your couch in your jammies and you send it out and it makes money, or you share it with somebody across the world. Maybe you're learning and you're doing a class. Maybe your new teacher, maybe you're learning Korean and your teacher's in Korea and you're here. So think very broad-mindedly about the word travel. What we can know here is that Mars is in action and energizing you towards whatever the expansion is that is available for you here. Now, in the energy of Gemini, you do want to be careful with Mars in Gemini, because Mars catches that air of Gemini, and before you know it, you're taking, 5 different classes that there's no way you could possibly energetically keep up with them all year long. It is a year of air, so you do want to make sure that you're leaving yourself some space to mentally breathe and mentally care for yourself and not be too overrun with whatever this beautiful expansion project is, okay? On the 13th, we see a new moon happening in the energy of Pisces. Now, this is going to be at 23 degrees, lighting up your 6th house space. The 6th house is health, well-being. I also include mental well-being, and especially this is an Aquarian year, really mental well-being. You're in air energy as well. So making sure that mentally that the anxiety level is not too high, that you're taking care of that. The 6th house is also service to other people, your daily routines and schedule, the joy and the sacredness in mundane things like brushing your teeth and the dishes. So in the daily routine and health of that kind of life, you've got a new moon here, and the new moon is our opportunity to plant our seeds of intention to begin something new, breathe a little new life into this area. It doesn't mean you have to start something new. It doesn't have to be brand new, but you get fresh life on an old thing. That's also available here. Now, I am telling you that in the energy of Pisces, this can be very creative. Right? It can be wonderful. It can be creative. If you felt like your daily routine has been vague and not really full of life, this energy, you can be really creative with it. But in a whole other sense, some of you, I just want you to be mindful with health things. Watch your health, be mindful, but also Mercury on the 15th is going to move into the energy of Pisces, and Mercury in Pisces is considered to be in fall because it's not as strong here. So Mercury wants the details and wants to understand what's going on, and Pisces doesn't give details like that. So in the areas of your health, be mindful of what's going on with your health, but also don't panic. Look at in your health, is there a spiritual reason or a lack of assimilation of something in your life, or in your body that may be causing a health concern, and you can move that out of the way before you have to go have something really big to intervene. So just be a little bit more conscious around this particular area, okay? On the 20th, the sun is going to move into the energy of Aries, lighting up your 7th house space, so right across the street. So the sun is light, heat, life, motivation, energy. Here in the energy of Aries, you're motivated to initiate. You're motivated to take your identity into your relationships. Now, the sun moving into Aries also brings us into the spring equinox, equiday, equinight, right? So we're also looking at balance, Libra. Where are you at being in balance in your relationships? Are you doing too much giving? Are you doing too much taking? In the things that you are in, or you have an interest in identifying with, right? Like you want to have your own identity in your business. Do you need a business partner? This could be a really lovely energy where you're going out. This is just such expansive, beautiful energy, and it's got some really firm foundation under it. So relationships that change or start or something under this energy are really very, very good. This is also, I think, a great place for customers or getting people to come towards you, because Venus on the 21st is going to move into the energy of Aries. So it's almost as if you initiate something that needs relationships to engage it, your identity is showing up magnetic here. It looks really very promising for you. So I would tell you, initiate, use March as your starting point for whatever it is you're trying to move forward, you want to invest in, you want to investigate, okay? On the 22nd, the week and the next 2 weeks really get a little tricky. So I'm going to be breaking them down more in the weekly horoscope. So there should be a card right above that'll show you how you can click over to that weekly video, and we'll break them down there. Now, as we get to the 28th and we end this month, Libra, you've got a full moon in your sign. The full moon says that something needs to be ended, acknowledged, or adjusted. We need to create a shift here. In your sign at 8 degrees of Libra, it's you. We're going to end, acknowledge, or adjust something that's going on with you, whether it be your look, whether it be your identity, whether it be something with your physical body or your external environment. There is a change, and under all of the light, because the full moon brings a ton of light. New moon, no light. Full moon, all the light. Okay, so what you're seeing, what you're being shown, you can trust that what you're being shown is very real. So whatever the adjustment is to you, for you, that's really what I would say. Whatever the adjustment is to you, it's actually of the benefit for you. So make sure you're taking note of what's going on and what's being triggered at 8 degrees of your own chart. The sun is over in the energy of Aries, so it's lighting up something in relationships. Is there adjustment to you that will allow you to create depth in your relationships over here, and vice versa? So please let me know how the month manifests for you, what goes down, what your experiences are. I always love to hear about them, okay? So like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love you, and I will see you very soon, Libra. Have a beautiful month.